My name's Roberta Jameson. I'm a Mohawk from Six Nations of the Grand River Territory. I'm a former chief from Six Nations and the former ombudsman for the province of Ontario. And I'm currently the president and CEO of a charity called Inspire.
As Canadians begin the next 150 years, what is our greatest challenge? For Six Nations, Roberta Jameson, is reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous people.
I think it's time for a new chapter in this country. Some people are saying reconciliation, reconciliation, and I am with them. Celebrating Canada becoming a Dominion is fine, so long as we stop thinking of that event as being the beginning of Canada. Or as we would say, Canada. Wouldn't it be nice if every school child in 2017 in the country learned where the name of the country came from? Wouldn't that be great? On July 1st, people ask me if I'm going to celebrate. Some of our people aren't, and I understand that. I'm going to celebrate. What am I celebrating? As I do every day. The survival of my people against all odds.
We now recognize that far too often, these institutions gave rise to abuse or neglect and were inadequately controlled, and we apologize for failing to protect you.
This 150 years has been very tragic and damaging to Indigenous peoples, no question about it. A milestone like 150 is a time when we can take all of that on board, the learnings of that, in a way that will allow us to acknowledge our shared history, but also move forward. It was from Indigenous nations that Europeans learned about democracy and its ideas. Those were unknown in Europe at the time. European intellectuals wrote in great detail about that discovery. Surprised that people were capable of governing themselves over here in the absence of royal rulers. They learned from our great law of my own people that leaders are to be the servants of the people. They learned that the smallest voice has the same right to be heard as the loudest. They adopted many of our systems of decision-making, encouraging the building of consensus, our traditional healing methods, our approach to non-adversarial conflict resolution. So let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate how those Indigenous roots which already were growing deep in Canada, have made Canada so great and different, and how they make us uniquely Canadian. I am celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Confederation of Canada. I'm celebrating our continued willingness to share and to be part of building this nation. I think we have a lot to learn in this 150th year, and we're starting to learn it, and I hope it continues for the next at least 50 years and beyond.